everyone, Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye here. I wasn't sure if I was going to cover this lens, but I figured, you know what, and the price point that it came out to be, I actually think that this could be a very useful lens if you're a Canon photographer. So, Canon officially announced their Canon EF-S IS STM silent motor image stabilized 35mm f2.8 macro lens. Now, this is not something new. In their EOS M line, their mirrorless line, EOS M3, 5, 10, and 6, they have this kind of macro light with a built-in macro light in front, which you could either turn off, you could have the left side of the light on, or the right side of the light on. And just to kind of show you a little bit how that looks, she's playing this right here, and you're able to turn both of those on or have them both on, and it helps out with your macro photography. So it's not an entirely new concept, but it is new that it's going to now work with DSLRs and not just their camera. So this is something that I feel is interesting. It's more wider than normally what you get. You're normally at a 60 millimeters, 100 millimeters, 105 millimeters, 90 millimeters. There isn't a lot of extremely more wide angle macro lenses. With something like this, you're getting like about a 56 millimeter, be it a crop sensor lens, which this is what it's targeting. So I feel like that this is going to be pretty good. In the official press release, B&H doesn't have it here. It's going to be about $350, which I don't think is a bad price, because originally it was rumored to be like $400 or $450. So I feel like that's actually pretty practical for what it is. The other thing that Canon really covers is their hybrid IS, or the image stabilization in there, besides their silent motor, which their STM lenses are super quiet. And you guys heard that when I did my 24mm f2.8 STM review. It's extremely quiet. But the big thing about this in macro photography is that you get that really shallow depth and that look. And it can be hard to get good focus, all depending on what you're at. This being an f2.8 as well makes it even harder at times when you kind of have to rock back and forth and kind of like spray and pray a little bit if you're not locked down on a tripod or something. So great for your, wedding photography and small details and everything that you're doing. But I just wanted to bring this up. This is going to be $350. I think that's a great price for something like this. And my question to you, and I figured, this might help someone out. This might really inform someone who wants something like this. Do you want to see a review with this lens? Normally, I probably wouldn't, but if you guys want to, I will do my best to review the lens. It's not that expensive. I have to like buy it and return it or something like that. Would you want to see a review on this lens? Do you think it's useful? Do you think the light is kind of like chintzy? It's kind of just like a little ploy, just a selling point, or do you think something like this can be useful? I mean, in their promo video here, and I'll link it fully down below, they show it with and without and what it looks like. And for something very, very close, I do feel like the lights will be pretty decent. And in the EOS M version, the mirrorless camera, it does drain the battery. It's got to draw light and power from somewhere. So keep that in mind. But with your bigger DSLRs and like the 80D or whatever you're on, it's not going to be that big of a deal, as long as you turn it off and on and everything like that. So what are your thoughts? Is this interesting? Is this stupid? Do you like the little macro light on it? Do you like this being on a wide angle like this? I think it could be pretty cool. Let me know if you want a review on this down below, and check out more info. I'll link down the Canon videos down in the description, or I'll pin it. And if you want to like, pre-order or check out more info, I'll have some links down there as well. That's it.